Dictation will starts in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, start. Sir, after every 7 years or 10 years, you put the burden on the working class. Full stop. Now, that is exactly what we are doing. Full stop. To meet our deficit, comma, we are borrowing money, comma, externally and internally, comma, and internal borrowings will hit only the poor man. Full stop. What do we do today? Question mark. Today, comma, we can raise funds. Full stop. We issue the public sector bonds, comma, the government bonds, comma, the IDBI bonds, etc. get subscribed immediately. Full stop. But the interest and the repayment can only be at the cost of the common man. Full stop. Now, comma, another interesting point here is this: have we exhausted all the means? Question mark. Suppose this is the problem, comma, this is the expenditure of the country. Full stop. Let us also assume that what the finance minister has done his best to curb expenditure. Full stop. But in spite of that, comma, if this is the minimum expenditure and that is the revenue, comma, what is the best way to curb the deficit? Question mark. Sir, comma, in the western countries, full stop, in America, comma, in England, comma, in western Europe, etc., the government expenditure goes up every year, comma, and it will go up every year in every country because salaries and other expenses go up. Full stop. But in those countries, it is made up by increased revenue because the private sector is also making more profits and they are getting more by way of taxes from these people. Full stop. Now, comma, in the socialist countries or the communist countries, there is no private sector. Full stop. There the entire resource base is their own public sector enterprises. Full stop. Now, comma, sir, in India, comma, the late Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, comma, during the formative years of our freedom, comma, choose the path of mixed economy, comma, though during the last 3 years the government has made a lot of policy changes, full stop, but I understand that the government is still committed to the industrial policy, comma, resolution of 1956, comma, the Industries Act 1951, comma, and largely the policies of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Full stop. Now, sir, comma, the policy of 1956, comma, is largely and basically the policy of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, which was for a mixed economy in which there will be a private sector and there will be a public sector. And later on, during Mrs. Indira Gandhi's time, the policy was that the public sector should have the commanding heights. Full stop. Nevertheless, it is an agreed thing that the private sector and the public sector must exist, which means that both should benefit the economy. Full stop. Next para. Sir, what is actually happening is that we are collecting money from the private sector, which has a saturation limit because we do not have unregulated economy and we do not give any blanket permission to make profit, and there are certain regulations. Full stop. That money is not adequate to meet our expenditure. full stop. Not only that, full stop. A part of that money and those resources we have to give to the public sector to meet its losses, full stop. Now, comma, this was not the scheme of things and this was not what we bargained for, comma, in the first instance, full stop. Nowhere in the constitution, comma, nowhere in the industrial policy resolution, comma, has that been envisaged, full stop. Public sector is very important and the social commitment is there and the purpose of the public sector is there, full stop. Sir, comma, I understand that if you run schools or hospitals or medical centers, comma, there can be a deficit, full stop. But nobody said that there should be deficits in a steel making unit or in a cloth making unit, full stop. That is not the way to run a welfare state and that could not have been the scheme envisaged by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, full stop. So, comma, sir, comma, I submit that the correct and the proper way to meet this deficit is to increase our accruals from the public sector undertakings, full stop. Here, comma, sir, comma, I want to refer to the long term fiscal policy announced by the government in December 1985, full stop. Now, comma, the first question that arises is whether this policy is still followed in the absence of the government saying that the policy is no more valid or announcing any other policy or a new policy, comma, this policy is very much valid because this is a policy for 3 years and one of the postulates of that policy is that the taxation rates would not be changed for 3 years, full stop. When there is a demand for the reduction of rates or for any other change, the finance ministry says that the long term fiscal policy prohibits it and that they stand committed to it, full stop. I think this policy has been there from December 1985 or was it from December 1986 when it was announced, question mark. Anyway, comma, it was announced for 3 years, full stop. Now, comma, sir, comma, let me spend a few minutes and illustrate what that policy sought to achieve, full stop. Sir, comma, in that policy itself, comma, which is the government's own document and has been printed by this government's and issued by this government, it is said that the balances from the current resource will be negative, that there will be negative balance from the current revenue during this financial year, full stop.